Good morning. Hope you're all good. I'm good. It's about 5:40 in the morning. Just woke up. About 9 hours sleep. Got cobwebs. I was really dreaming away, man. Oh, oh boy. I remember I was somewhere. I had my dog Tootsie with me, a wiener dog, and my dad was there. I was at some house. I think it was Dad's house, and he built it. And something happened. Dad lost his footing, and he fell against the wall and smashed all the way through the wall. And then I said something like, "You're the Kool-Aid guy, Dad." You know how he smashes through the wall. And then it was weird because I was at Dad's and I needed to get back home, but I didn't have a ride, so I was going to ride my scooter, and I was going to ride my dog Tootsie inside my shirt while I rode the scooter. I remember I was looking forward to that because it was going to be fun to have the dog in my shirt while I rode the scooter. But the scooter broke, and then I couldn't ride it. Yeah, it was pretty bizarre. There's a lot going on in the dream. It was so lucid. It's crazy. But I slept good. Man, it's 79 degrees right now, and it's 5 in the morning. It's supposed to be over 100 degrees again today. Yesterday it got up to 103. That's hot for California, man. It's been uncomfortable. So, I don't know, it's getting kind of a weird vibe, like something's wrong, something's off in this country, or maybe even the world. Something seems a little off. Getting a weird vibe. Something either is going to happen, or something's really off. Something's wrong with the country, our country, or the world. I'm not sure what it is, but I just have a weird feeling, just a kind of an unsettling feeling about things that are out of my control. You know, election season is coming up, and you know these people are gonna these corrupt people that are in power are gonna be doing their antics. You know, they're bad people, man. I hate to say it. I don't know if Trump's a part of it or what, or if he's the one that's in the way, but I do believe he's the one that's in the way of these bad people. You know, I I hate to seem like I'm bagging on Democrats a lot, but they seem to be the bad people to me, man. You know, and I'm sure some of them those you know, Republicans are too, man. It's just Trump's on his own. Maybe just a handful of others that are behind him that got the power, but the rest are like they're no better than Mexico's people that are in power, man. They're corrupt, man. They're corrupt people. They're scandalous. That's my feeling, man. I don't trust them because just look at where the America is these days. People are not being taken care of, man. And all we do is work. You know, most people work. We work, work, work. But nobody's being like most people are not happy. They're not being compensated for the hard work. We're not being taken care of, man. Most people, besides the 1%, you know, most people are struggling, man. And that's because our people in power are not handling shit right, man. With their policies and their laws and this and that. It's just not for we the people. They're not working for we the people, man. I hate it that I have to talk about this shit all the time. You know, it's always political or some kind of bullshit going on or something's wrong, something's not right. But it's what's going on these days. It's the topic these days. It's the issue. It's what needs to be talked about. Every time I turn on the computer, that's all people are talking about. That's all people are complaining about is the unfairness going on and the bullshit that's going on with our fucking people in power here in this country and around the world. All these people with the power are fucking blowing it for everybody. And it's bullshit, man. And you know what's wrong, really? But what's not happening anymore that needs to happen, like really bad, we the people need to fucking stand up and make a fucking stink. Make some problems for these people in power. But the problem is everybody so busy fucking trying to survive and we have to work all the time. We're busy working and trying to hold our shit together. We don't have the means or the time to go make a stink and push these fucking people in power a little bit, The mob rules, yeah, but the mob's too busy. The mob's busy, man, trying to, feed themselves and house themselves and survive. Yeah, we the people, the mob, have the power, but the power's useless when we're not able to use it, man. We're able to use it, but we just won't because nobody wants their situation to fall apart. So we all stick to the grind, and don't want to take the chance, right? And just one person ain't going to make a difference. It takes the mob. The mob has to get together and push these motherfuckers that are in power and drag them out, drag them out. Push them out, drag them out, whatever. Get them out. Fucking, maybe the cities do have to be burned down for these people to get out of there and start over again. Maybe we need to reset, start over, whatever. Something's going to break. I think that's the feeling I'm getting. That's the weird feeling that's off that I'm getting is society's getting ready to break, okay? Maybe the mob is getting ready to speak. Maybe that's what it is that I'm feeling. The mob's getting ready to make a move. We the people. Hopefully. I mean, it's scary for everybody. Death will be there will be death when the mob moves, death gets involved also. There's death and there's suffering. But sometimes it has to happen, man. Sometimes we have to go to war. We have to draft ourselves and get together and fight these fuckers in power if we want a future for the kids at least, right? Sometimes we have to sacrifice. Now, I hope that's not what's coming. I don't know, man. If that's what happens, that'll be the first time in my lifetime that the mob spoke up. Really, shit like this hasn't happened since what? The 60s? Right? And, it was kind of... But if it happens this time, it's going to be much bigger and much scarier and much, nastier because there's a lot more people now. But, ever since I was younger, I always thought that there's a flaw in the way... there's a flaw with America, okay? And what the flaw is we have too many people coming from all around the world to be here, right? And the problem is they're here just to enrich themselves and enrich their people back in their home countries, okay? So they don't feel they have loyalty here because a lot of people ride around with their flags flying from other countries and shit, and there's people that just are not loyal to America. They're loyal to their home countries, and that's there's a lot of people don't want to fight for this country, okay? Because they don't feel it's their country. They'd rather fly some other flag and support that, but they live here. Well, if your country's so great, why aren't you there? If you're here, you need to fucking fly an American flag. Okay? Right? Fight for this country where you live. Care about the country here that where you live. You care about this country. If you live here, you care about this country. You promote this country. You fight for this country. You have loyalty to this country. Not fucking wherever you're from, Germany, wherever you're flying your flag here in this country. So you're showing your support for that country. Well, go back there then. If you love your country that much, you could go fight for them. Right? If you're here, you fight for us, man. This is American soil, okay? Not fucking wherever, Scandinavia, or wherever you're flying your Mexican flag. If you live here, you should be supporting this country, man. Because this country is what's feeding your ass and housing your ass. I always thought that was disrespectful for people to ride around here flying their fucking some other flag. Like, okay, so that's where your loyalty is? Why are you here? Freedom of speech. Okay, well, I hope you're ready to fight for that when shit hits the fan. When the mob decides to speak, I hope you're ready. Are you going to fight or are you going to run home to your country and abandon this one, the one that feeds you and houses you? But I feel like there's something getting ready to break. Something's going to happen. I don't know what it is. But people are really getting pushed to the limit because of the bullshit that the people in power are fucking doing. And, there's a lot of people in this country that are just here to fucking take advantage of it, right? And they're not loyal. And they're here just to fucking get what they can off this country and send it back to wherever they're fucking from. Or to take advantage of what's here and get rich on our shit, right? But, there's a lot of fucking shitty people in this country too, man. There is. There's a lot of shitty people that don't belong here, that don't support this land we're on here, and they're not willing to do shit for this country except use it and abuse it. All I have time to do personally is work and try to keep my shit happening and try to speak some common sense through my videos and hopefully the truth, And you know what? I have a flagpole out here outside my place that's really nice, that has pride, and it's got a nice brand new American flag flying in front of my place. American flag, okay? I don't fly my Trump flag because I don't fucking trust people. I think people suck around here. There's some sucky people that will probably vandalize my fucking place if I fly my fucking Trump flag. So I just fly the American flag. I don't fly no Kamala flag or no Trump flag. Just fucking American flag, okay? Okay, you know who I want, who's in charge? Is the Americans. The American and American flag, that's who's in charge. Not Biden, not Kamala, not Trump, none of them motherfuckers in high-powered positions. We the people are in charge. The real people that fucking are the real Americans that support America, put America first. We're the ones that are in charge, supposed to be, So it's getting to a point where, maybe a civil war is going to happen or civil unrest It might be starting soon, especially with this, Kamala and fucking bullshit coming up. This fucking whole political thing coming up, the election. Back in the day, you had to show up in person to vote. You didn't have the option for mail-in voting. That's where they fucked up right there. That's where they fucked up when they started letting the mail-in ballots, man. We didn't have these problems when you had Americans that went in person to vote. Okay? So they found a way to cheat. They found a way to fucking convince people to fill these out. There's no way to prove who you are when you vote by mail. It was only originally for military people that couldn't fucking vote, right? So they could mail their votes in that way. But no, they hijacked it for fucking their own benefit and corruption. That's what happened, and that's why we got idiots like Biden and fucking, Obama up in there. These fucking assholes. Gay Obama's gay, and his supposedly wife, Michelle, is a fucking man, okay? And Obama's a gay fucker, okay? He's gay. He fucking is, he just hasn't came out. That's what it is, man. We had a gay president, supposed to be president. Fraud. Unbelievable shit going on these days, man. It's so stupid too, because this is all bullshit. Well, money is the root of all evil, right? And that's what all this is really boils down to, is money, okay? Money and sick people. Sick fucking corrupt people. But, Trump's not going to be able to save us. To be honest, Trump's not going to be able to save us. One man cannot save and fix everything. It takes a joint effort, okay? It takes a joint effort. Trump can just do what he can do, tariff the shit out of everything, but it's just not going to fix everything either. It's going to take a joint effort. And honestly, I don't think a lot of it's. I don't think it's not going to get fixed, man. It's just the way it went, man, and it's going to be the downfall of this country, man. And the rich people got the power because they got the money, and they're the ones that are calling the shots, man, for all of us. They're the ones calling the shots for all of us. Until we, the people, get so sick and tired of it, or we just cannot function anymore, then we have to fight. Once you back us into a corner and you're closing in, then we're going to have to fight, because that's what's coming. People are starting to get backed up in the corner, and they're not going to have nowhere else to go but to fight and fucking possibly burn the whole motherfucker down, It might have to come to that, to where we the people have to fucking fuck everything up and start over, because that's just how people are, how human race goes. The human race has fucking destroyed their own societies over and over and over again. That's why the human race is insane as a species. We're the insane species, because we keep doing the same things over and over and over. We can't seem to get it right. We're a flawed species, man. I think the Native American Indians were the closest to getting it right, because, they were just not very advanced, okay? They were still very simple, but who knows? Maybe they would have found a way to screw themselves over anyways in the long run, because they did use bartering chips and stuff, so that's a form of money. Trading and shit, bargaining with stuff. But they are human, so they probably would have eventually screwed themselves somehow. Well, they screwed themselves by not being advanced as the English that came over here with their guns and fucked them up. It's all greed. Greed. It's the same as money. Greed and money are the same thing. It's all piggish type shit. But anyways, I just wanted to get that off my chest because I was just having the weird, it's kind of a scary feeling. It's an uneasy feeling. Maybe it's just because election time's coming up, and if Trump wins, I'm telling you, man, better get your fucking bags of rice and get your water, get your beans, get your generators, because shit's gonna hit the fan. Get your gas cans filled up and hunker down or get ready to get out of town. Because shit's gonna hit the fan if Trump wins. Because these fuckers are not gonna be fair about shit, man. They're gonna fuck it. They're gonna burn the town. They're gonna do some damage. Because that's just how they roll. So, anyways, I'm gonna get going. Give you some breakfast going. Some people got to work. I'm one of them. So, y'all have a good day. We'll catch you later.